First live stream here. We're gonna do some interesting stuff with this deck, guys. Hang on, I'm gonna try to help my brother with something here. Look good. Let me see here. Chokes all the way off. Okay, let's see what This is 1975 Honda Z50 you guys hear back there. We'll show it here in a bit. Hopefully he doesn't slide and crash. Anyway, so those of you who are just tuning in right now, maybe you guys saw a little bit of my last video, Ford YT16 Restoration Part 5 or 6, something like that now. And we were starting to work on the deck. Well, I pretty much got all the spindles off. You guys watched that video to the end. And what we're dealing with now is this one stubborn spindle. We got it kind of loose on there, but we went ahead and actually got it to turn decently. We don't think we're actually able to really get this thing off. And we'll take the phone down here and show you guys why in a bit. But I'm actually going to try to pack this thing with grease and see if we get it spinning nice and smooth. And mess with the bearings, like disassemble these other spindles a little more. Mess with the bearings a bit, maybe clean them up a bit, pack them with new grease. And see if we can use the original spindles, the original blades, and the original pulleys, and maybe stick the deck on this thing, get this thing mowing tonight. We're doing a late nighter. So yeah.
Almost lost it.
Oh yeah, it's slippery out there when it's wet. So here's kind of what we're dealing with here. Yeah, these the holes in the deck and the spindles, the base of the spindles are too big to like just pull it through the top of the deck. We got these weird bolts here, one of which we had to cut off. And the pulley of these spindles overlaps the head of these bolts, so you can't just pull the bolts out. And the pulleys are also too big to go through these holes, so you need to kind of take the spindles apart, also because these are welded up here, pretty much. You got to take the spindles apart to get them out. I've done that successfully with 2 of them. Had to beat on them a lot, but this one here is just being way too stubborn, so we're thinking we're going to try to... I got some oil and WD-40 in there. We're going to put a new grease fitting on this thing, pack it with grease, see how it spins, maybe put on the other 2 spindles tonight, and maybe if we have time, because we're going to kind of pull a late nighter here, try to get this deck back on with the original belts and everything just to see if it works. And if it does, then we'll get some new belts for it, you know, and run it on these spindles until they start getting some problems, and then, you know, maybe once they've been run a bit and, you know, they've done some high speeds, they'll come apart easier. At least that one will. These other 2 came apart all right. We'll show those after a while, but I'm going to get this new grease fitting in here and try to fix our busted up grease gun here in a second, or at least one of them, and pack this thing with some grease. We got some oil and some PB Blaster in there, right? And well, WD-40 in there right now. This is like basic lubricant. Oh, this is too small. I need a 1/4 wrench for these new ones. Oh. Throttle on it, 350.
Doesn't snap back.
Yeah.
It's over there for the truck.
It's kind of run off on you?
Yeah.
So were you like fishtailing in it or what?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wet grass and bald tires don't mix well. Damn it,
Well,
what
it
size
depends
is
on what
this?
you're trying to do.
Alright, let's do this the smart way. See what we got there. Some weird size.
Smart way? What way is that? Never heard of that before.
Me neither. What is going on here? It's not 6 millimeters, not 1/4. It's not 5/16. This one's 15/64. It's 7 millimeters. Yeah, 7 millimeters.
I knew it.
I guess first time I've ever used a 7 millimeter wrench. I don't know. I'm sure I used it once another time, but yeah. First live stream of this channel, just hanging out, kind of documenting what we're doing tonight, and maybe gonna pull off something absolutely insane. We will see. These tires. What?
Except these tires stink.
Oh yeah, it's because they're covered in dog crap. These new grease guns suck.
Different thread.
Oh, of course they are. They're in metric,
What?
so they're gonna have retarded metric thread. Most likely. I mean, maybe I got two different types of thread in there. Oh my god, that's infuriating. What's this one? Not really saying anything.
6.4, 318.
You got these little ones that are different?
I believe this is the thread size, I believe.
Yeah. It came out of there. This should be a little different here. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
It's going in.
Yeah. So far, I don't know how
Far it went.
I don't think it's, well, okay, it's going in.
I might put this thing and wheel it out.
What?
I might push this thing out in the garage just to save us some room.
If you want to.
Drive it out.
If you want to, once again. So you guys also watched the end of that last video I posted. We got this red Craftsman GT 5000 over here running.
Did you explain how?
I explained kind of what we did. We had one of those cheap Chinese carburetors on it for a long time. Wasn't running right. We had a nasty fuel line, nasty fuel filter. Replaced the fuel lines. The gas tank's pretty destroyed, so we put a little crappy 1-gallon tank on the rear. Replaced the fuel lines, replaced the fuel filters, and put the original carburetor, which we still had in the box, cleaned the crap out of it and put that back on, and it runs pretty good now. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Hopefully it keeps running good. But with our luck, you know, who knows. We need new tires for a lot of this stuff in here too. Tractors we don't usually run in the winter time. We should put them on blocks and take the tires to the garage. We don't get cold, dry rotted. Yeah. And this grease gun's kind of working. It's pretty much out there.
Good thing.
Hey, we got a little one. Might actually work pretty well. Yeah, this is atrocious in here because somebody who uses these tools likes to scoop the grease out of the tubes and put them inside of the grease gun directly. Fucking insane. Yeah, it's pretty much right there. Okay, well, I'm going to try to clean the crap out of this real quick. Where's that really, really crappy cloth at? There it is.
Here. And that's the... Anybody hungry?
Okay.
So,
Peel both ends off.
is it... Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, the plunger's over here, so it'd be the other way. Yeah, whichever side's the least round goes on the top, I guess.
Well, whichever side's the more round?
Least, like whichever one's the smaller opening, I should say.
That. You sure?
Yeah.
Will
small,
that
yeah.
thing fit in there?
This is a predicament.
Oh.
What the hell? It's not. I mean, it's like it's too big to go in here. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that bent? Oh, that's supposed to.
We'll try the other one then.
If you level the tools don't work.
Oh yeah, it's not like I'm totally used to that.
Well, you might have to scoop it in there.
Yeah, maybe that's why this one would work. Okay, well, that makes sense. Old Sears one.
It probably came with one of the Sears tractors.
I don't know. It probably came with the old SS16, Super Series 16, whatever. Super Series. Whatever Grandpa had way back when they first moved here on the property in 1972.
Dial. Choose number.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's like beeswax. Alright. Let's see here. Hold this.
Oh, it looks like it'll actually fit in this one.
Yeah. Well, damn. That's
Is
like,
that all the way down? Push it all the way.
it's not really wanting to go.
Oh, I mean, push it all the way that way.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me set this where it's not going to get.
There's like
screwed
one
up.
single. Look at this. There's one single rod here.
Sure, there's like a plunger.
I'm not seeing the plunger in there. Okay, maybe take the bottom off. Does it come off? There we go. There's a spring. Oh, this thing's ancient. That's not going anywhere, is it? Mm-hmm. Yay.
The spring is wood.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Just nothing ever works around here. We cannot have nice things, guys. We cannot have nice things. Take this jacket off. That's the most of things moving. And here's the top of this thing. You guys have to put it together and try to just scoop grease out of the other one. Scoop it into the other one. I hate having to do that.
Cool.
Seems retarded, but. Whew. We can't even afford rubber gloves, guys.
You can go down to the gas station. Not rubber gloves, but they'll work.
They're not rubber gloves, but they'll work.
Hopefully people understand what I'm saying, talking about.
Hopefully other people who are related who would freak out about you saying that understand you're going to be 18 in a couple of days. I mean, let's just put a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Because we kind of, I mean, it's like, what the heck? The tubes don't fit in this. Does that make who designs it?
Honest question, would you eat that? I would. I want to.
So what are we gonna? We're just gonna spoon this crap in here, or what? Like what I was doing, what I was thinking of doing is just taking this tractor grease.
Well, I already took the thing off it.
Yeah.
We don't want this drying up, so.
That's just,
Well,
it's
neither.
so insane. Like you should be able. Is this a tube stuck in here? I think it's a tube stuck in here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tube stuck in there. Let's see. That makes sense. We got a pair of pliers. Okay, so that's what it is. Obviously, it's a tube that's stuck in here. So pull this out, and then all the way. Keep going. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, I'm thinking there's got to be a tube that's stuck in there. No pliers. Any kind of pliers. Honestly, do something we rip this with and just try to yank it out.
Why does this not tear down the bar?
So yeah, there's definitely some other tube in there.
I got some very seasoned needles.
Oh, screw those things. Oh. Well, there goes the top of the tube.
Oh.
Oh no, it's starting to come out. Barely. Oh, there we go. Whew. Yeah, that makes sense.
Where's it from? Oh, valve oil. Please. Oh, if there's a damn that would be sweet. So
That makes sense.
it goes in like
Let's
that
see.
because the metal part was on the top.
Yeah. Much better. Is it too long now?
No, it's
No?
just pressurized.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, crap. Yeah, there's nice. There's grease all over the side of it too. Here, take these pliers.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
Your armpit pliers?
Mm-hmm. Always good to keep a pair of those on you.
Keep them warm.
There's not a soul watching the stream right now, but I don't care.
See that?
What?
I was gonna say something, but no.
What was it related to? A different channel?
No.
How do I do this without tripping this thing?
No. Tripping that.
Okay. Good, we got a good grease gun here again. Think?
Then no.
It's kind of crapping everything out the back. You gotta flip that thing down, and it's pressurized now. Okay, it's kind of continuously crapping out the back.
Well, that's nice.
Well, we got some usable grease here. Should we just put it in with this tractor grease?
Yeah.
It's a different kind of grease, but grease is grease. Grease is grease, no matter how greasy. Okay, now let's pack this thing with some grease.
Is it working?
Yes, it is.
Does it feel better than how it used to?
Oh, yeah.
Julie, he's...
Oh, and there's some grease coming out the bottom, so it's pretty full. Filled to the brim. The thing's probably scraping the ground a bit, right? You'll lift that deck off the ground a little
Yeah,
bit.
put the cinder block.
What?
Put the cinder block under this side, or
Just lift it up a little bit off, like the top off the ground. The top.
Oh.
So I can kind of turn it and see how it feels. Call me crazy, that feels pretty good.
Oh.
I think we're going to use the original spindles in this deck, guys. For now, until the bearings finally really go out. Or if it sounds like crap when we first fire it up. But other than that, I mean, there's one spindle over there on the workbench I got to actually take apart still. Other than that, we got two original ones we're going to probably use. And the worst looking one we're going to be using.
You don't have to.
We kind of screwed that one nut on there. We kind of screwed the threads on these other ones too, so. We'll rethread them. We'll rethread them, put new nuts on them if we have to, I guess. I don't know.
Have you tried putting a bolt back on there?
I
Is
tried
it
on that
actually
one.
screwed up?
Yeah, look at I mean, this one here may not be as bad as the other one. It's okay. We'll like grind it off, file it off.
Oh yeah.
See it? We'll file off the ends like right above the holes where it's damaged at, and the rest of it should be okay.
It's just that one side, yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
can
I'm just saying like
we
right
can
above the
literally
hole. Yeah. And then
file
like
it.
if the thread's a little messed up there, we like
Be very
take a little
careful
file.
not to
and-
strip.
And then we should, and there'll be a pin in there anyway, so it's a pin with a crown nut, so it should be pretty strong. I feel like we can get away with that. Yep. Let's just move these grease fittings for now because we're going to be sticking these back on here. I never thought I'd be saying that.
You need a little.
I don't know if these bearings are open or not. Maybe they're open just enough to get some grease in there. I mean, what we need is a parts washer, really. But like, you guys can't really see it too well, but like, bearings work in there. I like to get the old grease out, washed out. I mean, once again, parts washer, but like, pretty crazy.
I'm gonna back.
Doesn't sound bad at all.
Start a informational.
Yeah. Yeah.
have to re-grease them?
Yeah, we're doing that right now. We're taking them apart, inspecting them, and re-greasing them. We might be mowing on that Ford tractor with all the original blades and belts and everything. We'll probably shred a belt right now. We got about. I'm a little worried for my ankles. Yeah. Okay, so we were just checking out the Craftsman. Still wants to surge a teeny tiny bit at full throttle, and we think it's because we originally did not have a filter in between the fuel pump and the carb, and the fuel pump probably had some nasty stuff in it still. It found its way back into the carb, and I never really used carb cleaner on it. I used brake cleaner in the carb briefly because that's all I had at the time. So we'll take that carb back off and check it and clean it again. Maybe put a new gasket, new bowl gasket in it. In between where the bowl goes into the carb is a little round gasket. I don't think I did, but we'll put a new gasket in there and clean it. I did that on the Dynamark. Put a new gasket in that actually helped quite a bit. New bowl gasket. Yeah, if only Zettler was still down there. They had all kind of weird stuff.
They had carburetors. Didn't they have original?
They had original Briggs & Stratton opposed twin air filters there.
Yeah.
And starter gears and keyways for them. I got keyways with the keyway for the Ford was from Zettler. And they had old wood stove and coal furnace dampers still from the 30s when that place was built. When coal furnaces went out of style, they just stayed on the shelves there. And then Zettler shut down and they...
What did they do with all the stuff still inside?
I miss Zettler though.
I wish they would have had a little closing
gem. That was like a time capsule walking into that hardware store. The old barn that was built into the back of it. Everybody knows what we're talking about. It's kind of nearby here. Old Zettler Hardware on Ennis Road in Columbus, Ohio. Amazing old place. Just got finally went out of business and closed down. Where's that little wrench that I had? I probably hung it back.
I hung it up.
Okay.
On video, probably.
So I'm gonna go ahead and you know, we're gonna need those keyways I lost.
Is this off the Don Jew?
I don't know. Probably not. We're gonna need those keyways I lost.
Oh, well.
I hope they gotta be on the floor here somewhere. I hope. Yes.
Can we make our own keyways?
I wish. These are weird shaped ones.
No. Just shove some sticks down there, it'll be fun.
We could try to make some.
Sifting. Hey, we have regular keyways and files.
Yeah, we got scrap metal and files too. I didn't have that yesterday. 6 or 7 millimeter. Where'd you hang up the 7 millimeter? Alright, putting the grease filling in this. Try to put this thing back together. I cannot believe we're putting the original spindles back on this. It's insane. If we can fix that middle one, I feel like we can fix the other two. That middle one was atrocious looking. People can't really see what I'm doing there. I'm putting in my new grease fitting here. We're live on YouTube right now. Okay, so for anybody watching right now, there's our new grease fitting in there.
So we got the grease gun. We put that new tube in the grease gun.
Hey, wood to get rid of.
Not in here. See this? See this thing? It's insane. This one here, this was the worst one. This was the worst one here. I mean, it's not great, obviously. It's kind of loose right now, but
It's
and
That was the worst.
It's really the deck. What you're hearing is really the rust build up on the deck and the pulley hitting it, though. Inside of there's not bad.
Did you get it off?
Oh, hell
That's
no.
why
Not
we're
right now.
putting the other ones back on. You can't get down.
Here's heat, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd soaked WD-40 in that thing for 2 days.
Rust remover in for how many? I don't know how many days. For a whole week.
Yeah, we had rust
Had
remover in
rust
it for a week as well. Sitting, floating on the thing
And I just burned a bunch of box stuff in there. Did you have the flue shut in there?
there. It may have been why.
'Cause I saw that dust all over the pizza box, and I started a fire, and it was all in the house.
Oh.
I reached in and grabbed that and moved it, so all of a sudden, everything went back.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope a cat didn't try to climb in there again. I really do that. Okay.
Probably those.
That's too big. You gotta split it.
I got
If you got a good fire going,
I got plenty of parking.
I'll do it.
Alright.
So are we just gonna put 3 bolts back on there?
I think so. We're just gonna do 3 bolts in this.
We need those keyways.
I gotta move this one. This is insane. I remember where half these bolts went. Yeah, I really do not remember where like half of these bolts went. You know what? We're gonna try to mess with these other spindles first before we do anything. What?
See this mixture screw on this car? It's just like a quarter turn mixture screw. Only turning that or that.
This comes already pre-adjusted for the most part. You just control the speed of it. I don't know.
20 years, is it still gonna be adjusted?
Yeah. Alrighty. Now, I gotta try to find these keyways. I don't know, maybe we move the decks and just magnet around the floor. That's not one, I wish it was. This deck weighs like 70 pounds, guys. I kid you not, it weighs like 70 pounds at least. Bolts everywhere. Oh gosh. Pick up on these bolts. 90% of these bolts are going to be replaced or at least really thoroughly cleaned. is it?
Car wash and John Deere.
Yeah. The thing was destroyed. It's off of our John Deere STX 38.
Clean your carburetors.
Leave your
Look at how
airflows
the-
on, too. Don't let
If
nobody-
anybody knows anything about carburetors, that's not how the float is supposed to sit.
Yeah, it's supposed to sit flat.
Huh.
Okay.
Look at this too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big chunk taken out of it.
Big chunk taken out of it. I wonder how that happened. Wonder why my mower revs. Probably the heads.
Yeah. Take it to a mower shop. They'll
Say, oh, your heads are blown. You need to put new rings on your pistons. What they really do is clean the motor off the roll.
I can't believe this. I think it's gonna either work really good or really, really bad. I just wish I knew where the hell the keyways went. I mean, are we missing just this one? Or are we missing, oh yeah, we're missing them. Wait a minute. Right. Yeah, we're missing this one too, damn it. Something ain't right. This one. I don't know, man.
That is so dead now.
Yeah, we got a magnet we can just drag around the floor here for a while.
This is all rust shavings, so.
Yeah, but keyway's bigger than the average rust shaving.
Have you seen this deck? Oh, that feels like something else. Have you seen my deck? Where's our magnet?
That is a good question, man. We got that orange one there. I think, or not orange.
Oh,
the yellow one's probably better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you tape it to a stick. Missing two of those keyways in like kind of half circle shaped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is our problem, man.
What? Oh my god. That is insane.
And then we could sift through this.
Oh, right here. On our... So do they make those? Do they make those keyways here? They're easy to find. I doubt. We could try to make one. I mean, if we could take apart that last spindle. I still had one here a little while ago, like a couple days ago, but it's pretty much gone missing at this point. Should have been more careful about those. They just kind of like to fall right the hell out as soon as you take it apart. Could be a huge time waste too. And it will go back together. That's nice. Just sift it somewhere where we're not going to be, checking again.
It's here, dude.
What?
I don't think it's here.
If we can't find it, we're kind of screwed. I don't know if we can find any more of these keyways anywhere. If they're just custom for this.
They don't sell them anymore?
I have no clue. I mean, I have absolutely no clue. I haven't really. I can't really look them up on my phone right now. Unfortunately, this is a live stream of it. But this is weird generic. Spindle came from God knows where. Some Mega TV or something. Jackson. Ooh. The holes line up, so we could like take the top off, put it underneath maybe. Oh, it doesn't.
What are we down? Oh. Yeah.
I don't know where the heck this thing. I don't know what this came off of. This thing's been here for a while though. My hands are filthy. I know I had an old MTV spindle around here somewhere. No, I guess I didn't. I mean, I thought I did. Wanted to see how an MTV spindle would fit on there. I wish I could have kept track of those keyboards better. We're missing 2 of them.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Finish.
If not, you know, we almost might as well just take this, try to keep wailing on this thing and taking it off.
We can sweep all this dust in one big pile and then sift through the pile. Which is what I think I'm gonna do. We got a broom. This will be fun. Sifting through wet leaves and rusty iron shavings. Hope you have your, what's it called, shot?
Tetanus? Yeah. When I got hit by that truck and broke my right arm, they hit me with like 2 or 3 tetanus shots or something. What's that?
What?
There we go. It's gotta be like right around here somewhere.
Find it after this.
It's not in there, I don't know. Wish I knew where the other MCD spindle was at.
I just feel like maybe
We can get an MCD spindle to work on that. I swear there's one sitting over here though. I mean, I got a pulley off of one. Brand new carburetor, so this is set up here.
don't you have some brand new Chinese carburetors over there?
I got one, yeah.
What'd you buy it for?
The gaskets.
Oh,
Find one?
Yeah.
Really? Yep, there's a keyway.
what did I say?
We got one, guys. Heck yeah. Weird, like crescent kind of shaped almost. These always lock washers. Stick them in there. Yep, and right in there is how it goes.
That's weird. Why?
Oh no. both of them. We found them both, guys. Holy crap. Okay, well, that one's going in there. This one's back in the spindle. Oh, we might be able to frickin' put these original. I mean, there's no way. I mean, that one there still sounds a little rough because the top of it's like scraping the bolts in the deck. Once we tighten the bolts, there should be enough space.
I'm gonna clean this floor out. So if we,
I mean, we'll frickin' find nuts that work. We'll stick it back together as is. We'll try to maybe stick it on the tractor real quick. I mean, that's easier said than done on that. That's almost black Craftsman level retardation that hooks up under there.
oh yeah,
No, it's not that bad.
yeah, it has chains or something, right?
It's got a chain in there, so yeah, it's
Oh.
definitely kind of like weird.
When you mix chains and mower decks,
Yeah.
you start running into some.
Those bars, so we got a 2013 Craftsman that's got a headache of a deck mounting system.
And then it kept breaking. We
Yeah.
got rid of the thing that held it up, and someone tried to fix it with a dog leash chain,
And that was a bird feeder chain.
bird feeder chain. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, stretched out instantly.
Good times.
Fucking A. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I cut a lot out of my normal videos.
A lot of looking around, a lot of standing around,
A lot of language.
pondering.
A lot of language gets cut out of my
Yeah.
normal videos that you guys are hearing in the live stream. Where's that other? Oh, I brought it over here for some dumbass reason. This is like,
I didn't count
I mean, those
So
bearings,
just-
those bearings might be too far gone in this one. I
Oh.
can't believe that middle one's turning there.
Damn, that's too. No.
Let's take this thing off and spray some WD-40 in there, right?
I'll be back.
Let's see what happens. I mean, if one's gonna need replaced, it's most definitely this one. I don't know if you guys can tell in there. No, you can't see that on live stream, but like, look in there.
Oh.
There's stuff caught in there. Ooh,
Carb cleaner.
let's try to
Spray a
dig it
bunch
out.
of carb cleaner and light it on fire.
I don't know. Dig it through and try to- No, I just kind of fell in there. It's got grease in it. I mean, I moved it out enough. Just try to just pound it back in there.
Here, look. Oh yeah. Working.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
It's turning.
Move. How's it?
Oh, the whole bearing's turning and coming out.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Delicious.
There's a bearing. Let's put that in the vise maybe and try to just yank it off.
Yank it, clean it, put it back.
Something
Yeah.
like that. I mean, if my phone battery wasn't almost dead, I could show you guys. I mean, we'll at least be replacing the bearings and everything soon. Where I'm gonna go about finding these bearings, I don't know. Napa maybe? I feel like Napa's, where we got the bearings at from the shop. I want to say they were Napa brand. Maybe you got to custom order them online. Or maybe you at least got to go into the store and they'll order them for you. So this is probably going to be easier said than done, quite frankly. But yeah, our threads are messed up here too. God dang it.
file messed up. You can get a little
The mini
file.
Dremels are so dead right now. They're nowhere to be found in this house. Oh, somebody actually tuned in.
Oh,
See what we got going on here. Stars Studio. Hey, good to see you. We are working on all kinds of crazy stuff here. We're trying to get these old 1988.
Bend it back with the screwdriver.
Yeah, that's easy to take.
Try. At least try. Or we might have a file somewhere.
I mean, there might be a little file somewhere.
It didn't work.
No. I really just think. Well, we could take it to the. Can we take it to the grinder wheel? No, that's too different.
No.
You got it. Oh my gosh. I know nothing about vehicles. Yeah, these are off of a 1998 Ford YT16 garden tractor over there. We're going to try to start cutting grass with it again soon. This is what we cut most of our grass with here. This 1995, 96, 97-ish MTD Yard Machines garden tractor there. I fully restored this thing and repainted it. It's got a slightly bigger engine in it right now, but the engine's from the same year, the same era the tractor's from. I got the original one still. I got to rebuild that engine and put it in there again eventually. But that's what we cut all our grass with now. And we got a few other. I collect some older garden tractors. Another one of my many hobbies. It's fun to mess around with them. Yeah, I think a file would be our only way. I'm here with my brother Tyler. We're messing with some stuff.
I can run downstairs real quick. Grab a
A metal file. Did you find one? You know what a metal file looks like, I'm sure, right?
I'll just grab every file.
Okay, metal file is usually very fine, but get a few. Yeah, the nut doesn't want to go back on here. I'm sorry if I missed messages too, because it's just kind of, yeah. The nut does not want to go back on here because the threads are so messed up right now. So we're going to try to file off some threads basically and just skip over some threads basically. And I want to get this on there flush with it so we don't mess up any more threads. And basically try to get this bearing off and see if we can either get this bearing loose and spinning good, and if it sounds good, maybe we will try to reuse it. If not, we're going to go to an auto parts store in the we're going to call it quits for tonight soon, go into an auto parts store, try to get new bearings for it. And, you know, at least get new bearings in these two external spindles. And for the middle spindle, if we have to use the original ones, which it's surprisingly turning okay now, we could probably start cutting grass with this thing soon. That would be honestly amazing if I can be cutting grass with this thing this weekend. Yeah. I'm going to let my phone charge a bit more, and then we'll start taking it over to the vise. But I'm going to go back over there again and put this thing in the vise and try to just pry on this bearing and try to get it off of the shaft here. We will see. You know, my phone battery gets higher, we'll be able to carry it over here, unplug it, carry it over here, and show you guys more in depth what is going on. But for now, it's just going to be this. That's about seized the bearing off. It's kind of wiggling a little bit on there, so it's not seized at least. I'm sure the little steel balls inside are in rough shape. But in that one, like I showed it earlier, it's honestly fairly usable still. And the one in the middle, we can kind of get away with that, I think, enough. For probably a couple, I don't know, a little bit of the mowing season before we'll have to inevitably replace the bearings in that too.
I has chisel, files, and a chisel.
Okay. Yeah, we might actually have to go in there. These are all metal files too, so good job. This is a good bow.
Yeah, that one's like a ledge. We got a plug right there.
If you, I mean, we'll go back to that here in a bit. So, I don't know. I just really want to do this. Give me a hammer real quick. I'm gonna see if I can fix this snare. Yeah, I'm other side messed up enough for you to see?
Other side looks fine.
Okay. Better. We'll just file the thread down a bit.
Yeah. Just get it so the bolt can ride over it if there's just a little bit of that.
Okay. This might actually work. Where's that nut at? Do I have one over here? Don't need it. The nut?
Oh, you didn't have one.
The crown nut? I hope I left it over here. If not, we just lost one. I just lost one. Oh, crap. Yeah, I think I just lost one. And that one there's probably unusable now, so... I should have put this one on there. They really messed up one.
We have other nuts.
I don't know about fitting these. And really, a crown nut would be preferred. Yeah, I kind of have a tendency to lose things.
That's got to be weld.
Oh, no, that's not it. Dang it. Ah. Did I tap it over here last? No. I gotta lose everything. I literally have no clue what happened to it.
I don't think you bought it. I don't remember having more than.
Still don't know what's going on with this. You guys have messed up here too. I'm setting this over here on the table, so.
That's that sounds different.
Yeah. You gonna bring that phone over here?
Yeah.
I think it's good enough now.
Just unplug it.
Yeah.
All right. Can we see?
Yeah.
Or should I angle up? Does this angle up?
You gotta unscrew the thing.
Oh, this?
There, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
that's good.
Wow, that looks pretty good now, but the only nut I have is the really crappy one. It's definitely not going to go on upside down. Let's just face that fact. Okay, we could force it on like that. That'll catch. There's got to be some. I mean, I hope. I doubt it. There's a huge one here. It's got weld inside of it. You know.
Oh, we have scissors right
Yeah, we're ready for that. I do with that one? It was in really good shape, too.
You put it somewhere where you thought you weren't going to lose it.
Yeah, I probably did put it somewhere I thought I wasn't going to use it. Yeah, I hit it too well. Yeah, I've done that before, plenty of times. I probably missed a bunch of messages here. I just want to get this thing on so I don't screw up any. I mean, it still wants to just kind of cross thread, but I'm not sure if that's just because the threads are still messed up or this is like this nut is just that bad. That's like a really, really rough one that came off the most rusted spindle that's still on the mower deck and actually kind of functioning right now. So arguably, this nut didn't even have to come off in the first place. Let's try to tighten it down and just see what happens. Oh yeah, it comes right off. It falls on the floor.
Is that the right size?
Yeah.
That's a big socket?
No, it's the second biggest. Oh. It's a big socket. It's not the biggest socket though. I'm gonna have to double check messages here, see what I missed. Yeah, I don't know, we might be kind of screwed on this one. If I just knew where I put that good frickin' nut, maybe we'd have a chance. Okay, my live chat's having issues here. Kind of having trouble looking for it. Kind of having trouble pulling it up. I'm not used to YouTube's new live stream things, so yeah. Apologize for messages I miss. I'm just gonna kind of keep checking over there to see if I miss anything. Oh crap. Maybe that has something to do with it then. Okay. What? You found it? Okay, great. Thank you. He found both keyways, and now he found the missing nut. And it fixed a little bit more thread there.
Smart filler.
Yeah.
Is this a new filter?
It's newer.
It smells new.
Once again, on the Ford, the thing wouldn't sit flat on there, so put an older filter in. Not the original. The original's sitting there somewhere, though. I think it's that one, yeah. Yeah, this one, the good one doesn't even really want to go on, so the threads are still messed up enough where it's... Try to put it on kind of upside down. This one's good enough, though, where we could take it in the hardware store and try to get new ones.
Yeah.
Let's try to, like... You can kind of fix the threads, if you know what I mean, by just forcing a nut back on. But it also kind of messes up the threads on the nut a bit, especially when you're putting it on upside down like this.
I thought you could put nuts on upside down. Maybe. Well, it's weird.
A crown nut's a little different.
Yeah.
It's kind of shaped like a crown. That's what that means, everybody. Like, I'll show you the... this is the bad one here, so it's kind of rough, but, like... That's a crown nut. Kind of shaped like a crown. So you put a pin through it as well. It's got, like, a little hole through the shaft. So you put it on all the way, or, like, to where it's tight, and then you stick a pin through it, and it keeps it from coming off again, getting loose. Kind of a unique design. Okay, well, I got it on there a little bit, but I guess I don't really need to put it on. I just want to make sure I can get it back on. Really what I need to do is start... I'm going to take it back off again anyways, but try to start getting this bearing loose. Which I think would probably be better if I use a screwdriver in here for this. These files are actually pretty strong. I could use one of those to kind of pry it up. Flathead screwdriver we're going to try now. A fairly big one. There's a spacer moving in there. What else could I do to force this thing off? Well, I could take this crown nut back off. Kind of messed up the thread a little bit, unfortunately. Yeah, but look, it does twitch a little bit on there.
Oh, it's twitching. That's an improvement.
Yeah. So what I might try to do is flip this thing upside down. I'm gonna stick this in that toolbox on top of the black MTD over there.
Yeah. Oh, it's. I was wondering what this is for.
Yeah, it's for the ankle grinder.
Which grinder did you use?
It's sitting over there somewhere.
Oh, that one.
I guess what I'm going to try to do is tighten the crap out of this in the vise, and then try to drive the whole, just disassemble the whole spindle. The whole thing's got to come apart. Anyways, so hey, WD-40. Mind handing me that, my assistant? Thank you. Thank you. Spray it in here. Okay.
Oh, it's spinning.
It turns, yeah. But it doesn't want to slide off. And what my idea was to take a hammer to this. Just try to like. It moves. You know what I could do?
That freaking log's burning like a motor.
Good.
I had a couple
Did you
little.
put this whole thing in?
I had a bunch of pieces of boxes and stuff burning. They're on that.
Just try to get it kind of loose, maybe. Gotta pry it off. I'll get this bigger hammer right here. And then we're just gonna keep trying to pry this bearing off. I don't want to put heat to it because it's got plastic in it and it'll probably melt.
It's talking about
This man.
Yeah. Well, we lost two key. We had two keyways that we lost. And I clicked in there with my hands and found them. We tried it with a magnet because that is all rust shavings from that. So the magnet.
Side of the
What do we do now? These bearings are shot. This one is anyways. Trying to pop that seal out of there. Maybe we can get it free and just put it back the way it is.
Yeah.
You know there's a razor blade around here, Tyler?
Yep, I do.
Plan G or D or C or J or Z, whatever we're on now.
Hope we're not on Z.
Yeah. I was thinking of like getting back there and prying off part of the seal of this bearing. Nah, I'm just gonna mess up that blade. That way maybe we could get grease down in there. he's pretty shot. You got another crowbar you can try here.
And you hear something that sounds like gunshots, it's just me, don't worry.
What?
I said,
Oh,
if
that
you hear
thing?
something that sounds like gunshots, it's just me, don't worry.
Yeah, that frickin' that cloth shaking it off over there. It's kind of turning in the vise. Just stick this thing in upright, man. Again.
Is it coming up?
Barely.
Man.
But it is moving a little bit, it looks like.
What if we Oreo it?
We
Let's get
do.
on one side.
We could, I mean, if you could fit that crowbar in there without hitting me with it.
Right. Oh.
Did it move at all?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is moving.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Get it back on there. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, stop. Let's just try to It's moved. Okay, here, look out.
Leverage.
Yeah.
No. Leverage.
Hang on, I gotta get some leverage on it too here. Fuck. Where's the WD-40? It disappeared. Oh. Spray it in that keyway.
That's not falling.
Yeah, this bearing here is completely unusable. You want to look up on your phone?
I was gonna try and clean your camera off a little.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
better.
much better. Wow. Look up just garden tractor spindle bearings. Maybe. See what we're dealing with.
On which one?
Just look up. Yeah, just look up garden tractor spindle bearings on Google. I just want to see like what kind of results we got. If there's anything kind of looks similar to this one. Because this one's obviously going to be replaced. I can't believe we were able to pretty much kind of maybe salvage the middle spindle bearings. I can't believe it, but these are definitely going to need replaced. And the other one looks like, those might be good too.
You smell.
For maybe a couple months, we'll see what happens. We'll try to mow with it.
I smell Lionel smoke food.
Yeah, I kind of smell diesels. Kind of smell like diesel exhaust. Got a couple people watching here. Let's see if I can get this chat to work at all properly. Live chat. Close. Oh, I got a kind of recent message. I love watching smart people do what they are good at. It's so calming. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that pretty much looks like it. We have to get the measurements, but are they on Amazon?
Closed ones too.
Yeah, I prefer the open ones.
That work?
Kind of looks like. They on Amazon for like $19.99 for how many?
4 of them with all those. Oh, for this one?
Yeah.
I
might consider
6.
buying that.
But we don't know if they're the right size.
I mean, they might include pictures of measurements. We'll check. If we can get these frickin' spindles apart, and if we can also get these threads working where we get the bolts back on, we can use these spindles. I think. How do I get? We might have to end this stream soon and let this just soak overnight. I don't know. Let's get this down in there.
Measurements. Where are the measurements?
Just spray WD-40 down in there. I mean, it's turning. That bottom bearing's
6 millimeters.
kind of working.
Do we have our
6 millimeter? Wait,
caliper?
what?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. We gotta find the caliper. Look at this though.
Oh,
That thing's spinning.
damn.
Doesn't sound horrible. Put a little bit on the outside there. Now let's see how that crap sounds. Ooh.
Oh. You spray some on the inside?
Yeah.
I think that's just that rope that we saw on there that's
Maybe.
making it.
This up here was our main problem. This bearing needs to come off.
Yeah.
And that's been pretty impossible. But that doesn't sound bad. It sounds usable still. It might last for like a summer, like one summer if we can get it to work on a lot of the original bearings. Then yeah, I'll take that. Oh, we tried. It was grinding right away though, but it didn't sound like this when you spun it. Like you can visibly hear like you can like yeah. This here's like
Smooth.
that's
And
pretty
We don't
smooth.
even have the grease in there.
No, this is WD-40 on that. Well, these are closed bearings, so you're not really gonna get grease in them anyways. So, you know, in theory, if you keep water decently sealed out, you wouldn't even get water in them either, though. So that's kind of the thing about these closed bearings. You know, it's kind of a hit or miss, kind of like, you know, well, you can grease them, but you're probably not gonna get grease in it. But they are closed, so you're also gonna kind of keep water out of them. So and they'll rust as bad inside.
Don't mow.
Apparently this one got some water in it though, because it's like barely moves. And I don't know how we're gonna get it off.
Heat.
I don't like how this is moving now though.
That's just because we don't have the top bearing in.
Yeah, just like jerking on it.
Yeah.
What sucks about heat is it's got plastic.
Yeah. Unless we took apart the microwave.
Why?
And well, that'd still melt the plastic. But then there's some way you can make like an induction heater, and then like within minutes,
This
it's
is gonna sound
red
kind of
hot.
crazy. Let's try putting it back in there, just a bit. Oh,
Use
the bearing will
use
come
one of those
apart on
bigger
us.
sockets so you have even pressure on it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going around the side because we're actually kind of getting the bearing to come apart here. Oh, it moved a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh.
It's starting to move. Oh my gosh, are we gonna use all original bearings in this thing? That's insane. We need a good grip on it.
Pipe wrench.
It's kind of seized back up now. I mean, it might just be like a little bit of like, but yeah, I don't know about that. This way, I'm gonna stand out of your way. If we get it to turn like a quarter turn, then you get those bearings. It just could be some weird rough spots on them. Just need to kind of roll it on.
Oh, they'd never. Warm. It's nice.
Yeah. Let's keep trying to do this, because that kind of seemed to get that sawdust off. I still think that there's no way we're going to save this bearing though, so like, if we can like kind of break it on here, we will.
Break it.
Yeah.
We
Get
can
it to turn like this.
Got the metal hacksaw.
Man, that is insane though. Let's see what we can do here if we can get like. I'm kind of opening this up. Okay, we're opening the bearing ever so slightly. Getting the metal thing off. Keep spraying it with.
Want me to place these back in the box?
Yeah.
so
do
we
so.
don't lose them again.
Okay, we're getting this weird little washer thing off. Little metal washer, as it's called. And maybe okay, so there's that off. Yeah, might as well put that over there.
Ew, it's greasy.
Yeah. We could put a big pipe wrench, big like actual pipe wrench on this maybe. But wow, pain in the back.
I think it's like you can't swear in the first 10 minutes of your live stream.
I don't know.
It's still not coming out. What was that top ring?
Yeah, I will say this, like you're saying with the socket, that's what we do over at the shop when we're putting these on. You just kind of have a socket on there, old socket, and just like drive them back on there.
Mismatch. What's this?
Oh, what is it?
A lot of toofs.
Tighten this thing up a bit. It's even tighter in there. I mean, I just can't. That gives me hope. The fact that it spins like that still. This tractor, this came off, sat in a barn for like 30 years. I bought it for $100 off of this guy. It runs good right now, but it's just not mowing yet. And we might, if we can either fix this bearing or find a new bearing for this. And since the other one's already apart, maybe just try to like stick some new bearings on that one, honestly, as well. Just for the heck of it. Replace whatever bearings we can. We could get this thing mowing this weekend, I think. Just about. We'll put the original belts back on, which will probably shred eventually, but we can get this thing mowing, get a little bit of it on camera, and when something breaks, just replace it, you know, see if it'll hold up. See if the mowing components will hold up. I mean, the tractor itself's good, but it's just the mowing stuff we're really messing with right now.
You got some stuff off of it.
Oh, yeah, my face is probably really dirty right now. I should not be wearing these pants right now. These are my good booties.
These are my shit pants, so.
Yeah. Just kind of hammering the sides of it, trying to break some stuff loose inside. And how would you get? I mean, my gosh. I don't know. I mean, we'll give this mess with this another 10, 15 minutes out here. But we're going to have to wrap up this stream soon.
It's 11:28.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, this will happen. It'll pull. This thing here will move, but. Yeah, it would be turning over that bearing. As far as the bottom one goes, though, there's a bunch of gunk in there we'd clean out too. But,
Oh, yeah.
nasty. So that
I don't want to get my fingers in it.
your fingers clean.
No, I just don't want to have it fall on me.
Yeah. Maybe you can dig it out.
Shit.
It's just rope, old ropes and stuff in there.
No, I did not get any.
Or is it that irrigation kind of like erosion stuff? Netting might be. It's that netting.
I wonder if that's why the guy stopped using the mower, because the deck got seized or something.
I don't know. They didn't like how, I mean, they just got a bunch of gunk in there maybe. I mean, there's stuff we're digging out of here hasn't seen the light of day in over 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Greasy.
Oh, yeah. Rust and grease. Pretty nasty right here.
I might park that tractor back here.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it in.
Oh, this way. Okay, I'm gonna get wet.
Wipe the seat off if you have to with a towel. Okay, well, we're gonna try to get this stuff out of it. At least do this. Idle down for a bit before you shut them off. Just kind of let the fuel. Okay. Shut that fuel line off though.
You know how it's got the high-low on it?
Yeah.
It's in the middle. It doesn't work.
What high-low?
On the side.
Oh yeah.
Your high gear low. Didn't work. I was trying to put it in reverse for the longest time. It rained on.
Yeah. Oh, do you have it in high? Oh, you do have it in high then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
This stuff is like fused in here. I've never seen this bad. Well, oh my gosh.
I want to get some views. I can bring the cats in. Shut the door.
I don't know. We're gonna wrap it up here in about 5 minutes, I think. Just let it, the WD-40 soak in overnight. Maybe it'll be looser in the morning. Come on. Yeah, it's just like sliding over now.
You thought, mister.
What cat is it?
One guess.
Fuzzy.
No.
Spot.
Yeah. It's always the one wanted to get.
Get one of the cats in here.
Come here. Yeah.
That's another project we can use. Put the springs on this tractor over here. Oh, I got a little screwdriver right here. Might help.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Can that help?
To spot one of our cats. Take him closer to camera. We got 3 cats.
Look.
I got more videos of them on my other channels. Ohio Railroad Productions in particular has got like a few videos of the cats here and there. I got to do some more videos of them though. Videos of just them. And I got to do update videos and stuff about the sale of the property and moving soon and all that as well.
God, I'm so wet.
Yeah.
It's starting raining hard. Of course, the second I'd think, oh, you know, I'm going to go out and park the tractor. It starts pouring.
Yeah.
No. I'm going to put you back. If you don't stop trying to line into your areas.
Once again, sorry, but I know I'm missing a bunch of messages.
That one said I love cats.
What?
I think that one message said I love cats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna probably wrap up the stream here because this is like, wow, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get dug out of here. A lot of, just all kinds of stuff I need to do.
We just need
You know, I already took some serious heat to these bearings.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd probably be okay to, maybe that's why it's like this though.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, well, that's pretty amazing right there.
Here's my thought. If we hook it up to the thing and mow a little bit with it, it'll free up those bearings. And then we
I don't know.
grease it.
It would be, ooh, I don't know. We gotta at least replace that one. I think we can get away with the other ones though.
Yeah.
I think. And that's crazy to say that. They're closed bearings, so you're not gonna get grease in them anyways, so that's what sucks. But yeah, my hands are filthy, guys.
I'll get you a rag.
I'm gonna end the stream here in a bit. We'll probably do more live streams on this channel soon of us tinkering and messing with tractors and stuff.
How many did we miss?
What?
How many comments did we miss?
I don't know. I'm still getting used to YouTube's new live chat system, so sometimes I can't really pull it up.
Is it like, does it delete comments and shit?
It's just like after a while you can't really pull up the old ones, so you gotta kind of catch them like right after. Let's go to live chat again. Yeah, see, I love cats. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, I can kind of see the last two messages. That's about it. All right, everybody who tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, we'll probably do another live stream soon on this channel and maybe my other channels, talking about stuff, doing things. We'll probably do something tomorrow when we start messing with this more. Maybe a day's time stream will, get even more people watching. Who knows? And see what else we can do on this tractor. So with that, I'm Nathaniel Reichert. Check out my other channels, and my brother Tyler's with me here. Yeah. Yeah, this tripod. I'm using my old tripod. We will see you guys again soon. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now.